you want to move your life forward in the most positive way using astrology, then let's talk about the astrological patterns for March 2019. Well, March is a retrograde month. We have Mercury retrograde in Pisces beginning on March 5th. And what is really spectacular about this particular Mercury retrograde is that it's going to be making contact with Neptune 3 separate times. The first actually began in February 19th, when Mercury was direct. And we had Mercury-Neptune conjunct, beginning a process that is going to be developed for the next 2 hits. Mercury will connect with Neptune again on March 24th. And then it will complete and make the final hit on April 2nd, and it will be direct by that time. So first, let us understand Mercury is retrograde from the 5th of March until the 28th. And these 3 special dates, February 19th, March 24th, and April 2nd, are key developmental times for us to examine our sense of spirituality, for us to examine our sense of faith. And it is so very important to examine where we hold fear, where we tighten up and feel like we have to stay in such intense control that we sometimes lose our connection with the universe or the divine or whatever it is that you call it. Okay? So these 3 important dates in February, then March 24th, and then April 2nd allow you to do a really deep internal emotional cleanse and connection and moving your sensitivity to the next level so that you can flow with faith. It is so very important. And the day after Mercury goes retrograde, we have a key new moon in Pisces. Please watch my new moon video and I'll give you more information about that. But it takes this whole Piscean energy to the next level. Forgiveness is a key in March, really examining where you need to let go, where you need to move up to the highest level of expression with Pisces, which is unconditional love. That's the best and highest frequency we can achieve with Pisces. We have something else that's very important in March, and that is Uranus ends the transit in Aries finally and fully moves into Taurus, and that happens on March 6th. So that is working with this Mercury retrograde, and that's happening on the same day as the new moon. So this Uranus and Taurus energy can help ground us, can help stabilize us. And interesting, for the month, Mars will be traveling through Taurus also. So we get this fortitude and this determination, this grounding energy that can help us use that sensitivity but not get caught up in it or not get lost. Also, for the entire month of March, it's very important to find consistent meditation time or calming time. Now, perhaps that is just putting on some music, because that is so phenomenally healing. And it's quite likely during this high Pisces month with Mercury retrograde that it may be easier for you to connect with the healing vibes of music. But it could also be that you just get outside and garden and get your hands in the dirt and feel that special connection with nature and connect with the divine that way. However you want to attune to the higher frequencies of the universe by meditating, by perhaps singing or creating, anything that you want to do to connect. It's very important that you do it consistently in March, because all those activities will help you discover what needs to come up and release for you emotionally. And I think it's going to be an easy and beautiful process. And also make sure that you are looking at yourself and say, do you need to forgive yourself in any areas just as much as perhaps you need to forgive others? There's a beautiful shift that happens at the full moon, which is on March 20th. That is going to be at 0 degrees Libra, the same day that the sun enters Aries and spring begins in the northern hemisphere. What is so powerful about 0 degrees of any cardinal sign, that is called the Aries point, and that carries special visibility with it. So here's what I suggest. As Mercury has been working retrograde in Pisces for the whole month of March practically, on the 20th, you might have something come up and make itself known in your consciousness. You might have a special clarity. You might have something that becomes visible in your own mind, and that's what that full moon is all about. Let those sparks fly. Let it become clear. So to summarize the astrological patterns for March, remember, Mercury is retrograde from March 5th to the 28th, and it's working with a larger pattern as Mercury connects with Neptune to try to help you go to the next level of spirituality. We have the new moon on March 6th, and that happens on the exact same day as Uranus moves into Taurus. There's that nice, beautiful grounding energy there. And then later in the month, on the 20th, we have the full moon at 0 degrees Libra, the same day we have spring beginning in the northern hemisphere, that special day of clarity. So just remember to use the energy in March to reflect, to flow, and to get to a new place of forgiveness and spirituality and sensitivity. It is really a magical month if you can surrender and be playful and have fun. Thank you. I'm Kathy Rose.